They say that here at the edge of the world, you come face to face with your demons. Those shadows that prey upon you in the darkness and find you even in your most secret of sanctuaries. Here, there's no versions of the truth, no shades of gray between black and white. Here, there's only right and wrong, true or false, dead or alive. When an agent falls off the grid, you can only expect the worst. I'm too experienced to nurture the thought that he might still be alive. The mission remains the same, and when you have the fate of millions resting upon your shoulders, the mission is all that matters. John, where have you gone to? I can hear his last words repeating like a broken record. Keep your nose clean, Jess. Keep your powder dry. When the world is closing in on you, the only person you can trust is yourself. Wish he was right. These days, when I look into the mirror, what I see is a stranger.
Jesus, John!
Jess, thank God I found you.
Come in.
I don't know how they found me, Jess, but they found me. There's gotta be a mole.
It's okay, John. You're safe. You're with me. Did you get the package?
I was 2 hours outside of the city when I got the call.
Fei Long got sacked en route to Shanghai. The package was in transit. I had to take matters into my own hands. My cover was bulletproof, just another eager games journalist visiting a developer for a story.
Clever. We scanned the wire from New York to North Korea. Couldn't find a trace of you, though. When you dig in, John, you dig in deep.
Couldn't take any chances. Severed all communications, located the package, gathered as much intel as I could. Producers love to talk. I figured it was going to be easy.
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was obviously quite a success for Ubisoft. It was well appreciated by the fans. But when we came to Splinter Cell Double Agent, we had a difficult situation because this was the 4th installment in the series. And we felt that if we really wanted to take the series further and keep it fresh, we had to kind of break a few rules. So we've been thinking about concepts, we've been reading about real-life operatives and also looking at fiction, consulting with some people. And that's how we came up with the concept for Splinter Cell Double Agent. It is kind of a departure from the series in the sense that we had this layer about this infiltrating this terrorist group that's never been seen before from Chaos Theory. It's still pretty much a stealth experience at the core of it, but we've added this amount of tension on top, this dramatic story that unfolds with Sam going undercover in this terrorist group and trying to take them out from within. When we approached Splinter Cell Double Agent on Xbox 360, we had this newfound power for this next-gen console, so we really wanted to take it for a spin, see what we could do with it. So we've been able to create these wide-ranging environments, these open areas where you can see as far as the eye can see. It brings to us this new freedom that we didn't have before. We can now create a game that's much more organic. We can take Sam in the outside. We can make him rappel off an 88-story building in the middle of Shanghai. And it's really, it's both for us a challenge to bring gameplay in that environment. It allows us to vary and expand the existing core stealth mechanics of the game, and it makes for a good variety of environments. You can now go from, sun-drenched Africa in the middle of a civil war to a snowstorm on the ice floe on the Sea of Okhotsk, for instance. It allows us to greatly expand on the core experience of the game.
So what we're going to see when we're going to walk inside the headquarters of the terrorists basically is those people preparing their plan, making sure that everything will be perfect when time is coming. So Sam, the player, has to find different information, different clues about what they are doing, because obviously they want to keep that secret. They don't trust the player at the beginning, and obviously our goal as a player is to find information and give that to the NSA. So we're sneaking behind them, we're checking them, we're doing their different tasks, their normal daily life, and we're trying to find a way and good moments to be able to sneak in forbidden areas, because the way it's set up is that I would say the headquarters is a bit like an onion. There's different layers of it, different layers of secret. And every time the player can come back to the headquarters, he's able to discover more and more about those secrets that are actually in the HQ.
Of course, the double agent tension in the game comes through in all of the missions, but there's one special place where the tension is really cranked up a few notches. That's in the terrorist headquarters. That's really where the double agent experience come together. You're spending time with these people. You pass for their friend, you pass for their ally, you accomplish tasks for them, but at the same time, these are the people that you have to betray. These are the terrorists you're trying to take down. And in previous Splinter Cells, you would be hiding from the enemy, but these enemies would be people you don't know. They will just shoot you on sight. Now in the HQ, you're faced with these people that you know them. You know how they think. Some of them are rivals, some of them are friends, and you actually have to choose the right moment to betray them. But that's where the tension of Splinter Cell Double Agent really comes together.
If there was something that I would like people to remember about the Splinter Cell franchise and the concept of Double Agent in the headquarters, is certainly the new layer of stress that we add to the game, combined with the trust level that makes sure that it's a totally different experience.
So what was your next move?
I waited them out, found my window, didn't have time for theatrics. The clock was ticking. Barely made it out alive.
I was only at the safe house for a few hours before they found me. They were everywhere. Somebody had to tip them off.
John, stay with me, John.
There's an informer.
Have you contacted anyone else?
No. You're the only one I can trust.
Do you have the package?
I always get the package.
You know, I have a contact in Hong Kong. You've lost a lot of blood. We should think about getting you looked at and then sending you home.
It was you, wasn't it? It was always you.
You know how this industry works. It's a game. It's always been a game.
Was it?
Sorry, John. Nothing personal.